now and then I get a little bit restless cause you're holding someone else in your arms. I don't make songs like that anymore. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Cause I need you now tonight. And I'm holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right. I don't make songs like that anymore. Yeah, look, you guys talking about where LeBron is gonna go. You know what I like about this? Your guesstimations. Your guesstimations just always bring out something new. It's like, okay, for one, LA has more than one team. So somebody kindly reminded us and said, hey, he might end up going to the Clippers. Like, and Lonzo Ball might go. Now listen, the reason why I find that so comical is because we're talking about LeBron James going flies. We're talking about LeBron James going next year. So unless I'm missing something, did Lonzo Ball just get a contract for 1 year? I mean, maybe you guys know something that I don't when it comes to that, but I don't think he just got a $5 million 1 year contract. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that just happened. So, of course, hey, he can opt out of his contract, I guess, and take a huge loss, but why? So, listen, LeBron is not going to the Clippers. You know, the hyperbole that you guys exhume when it comes to LeBron James and where he's going to go and why he's going to go there is sometimes it's 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 not that it's unrealistic, but it's so far reaching. There's so much space in between why it would happen when it comes to the reality of the day. And I mean that by saying that it would have to be some type of either huge money deal to make Lonzo Ball leave the Lakers in his second year, or there would have to be some kind of catastrophic, breakdown of the system where he's just like, you know what, I'm leaving right now. I'm out. I don't think he's on a 1 year contract. I could be wrong. But I really don't think that's what's going to happen. I think Lonzo Ball is going to stay with the Lakers. He's probably going to be there for about 3, 4 years. That's what I think. Yeah, I'm just throw that out there. And I don't think any of them are thinking about the Clippers. I think all of them are definitely thinking about the Lakers and staying with the Lakers. And let's just face it, people. LeBron James, he's going to the Lakers. Listen, if he was thinking about the Clippers, then we would have heard about it. Like when LeBron James does something, it's not like he says something towards one team and then he's like, but I'm thinking about over here. Name another team he was thinking about going. I mean, he said he wanted to play with Carmelo. He didn't say he was going to New York because we were all speculating that. But he didn't say he was going to New York. He said he wanted to play with Melo. And he can still do that because Melo's going to be, leaving New York probably, which I hope he doesn't. But nonetheless, if Melo decides to go to wherever, it's a good chance he's going to gravitate towards LeBron James so he can get a ring. That just makes good sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes great sense. The disappointing part about this is no team is actually building up on their own. It's just all flip-floppy. No team is going, hey, we're going to have these players, we're going to keep these for 5 years, and we're going to build a whole team for 5 years, and boom, this is what's going to happen. That's not what any of them are doing. They're going, we'll take this player over here, we'll take this player over here, we'll give you all 1 year contracts. And Supreme has been hitting me up with some interesting news. He hit me up with what's his name? I call him Mr. Glass. Played for Chicago. Now he plays for, I think he plays for New York. Does he play for New York? Plays with Joakim Noah and them. What team is that? Might be New York, not New York. But D Rose is going to Cleveland on a $2.1 million contract. For 1 year? A $2 million contract for 1 year. Listen, let me just speak on that real quick here. To me, D Rose is worth this much money. That's it. Let me not say that. D Rose is worth whatever you can get in ad revenue and television money from him belonging to your team but not playing for it. That's what Derrick Rose is worth. He's worth his name. So if you say, hey, Derrick Rose plays for this team, and people start watching to see if he's ever going to get on the court and last a whole season, then that's how much he's worth. So if you can get, if you can get $2 million out of that season, then yeah, he's worth $2 million. D Rose all day, $2 million. You can get $2 million out of him. I'm with that. But a good chance, the chance is that's not going to happen. It's not like Derrick Rose is getting better. It's not like he's going to stop getting injured. What's going to happen is he's going to go to Cleveland. He's going to play for maybe 3 games. Boom, he's going to injure. He's going to sit out the rest of the year. Then he's going to wait until somebody else is stupid enough to pick him up. Or they're just going to look at the fact that, hey, he's on our team. He isn't playing, but nonetheless, there are people who are Derrick Rose fans, and they'll get revenue for it. And you know what? If that's the name of your game, then do that. If it brings you that extra money, he's not going to play. You're going to pay him $2 million for that year. You're going to get $4 million out of him for that year. It's simple math. Simple math. You're going to make $2 million. You know what I'm saying? So, you're going to make $2 million just because he's on your team. Just because he shows up courtside. You might see him shooting the ball around before the game starts and then sit him down the whole time. Derrick Rose fans will follow him. If they're true fans, they will follow him whether he's hurt or not. Some people are just fans of that individual, whether they're playing or not. And they'll tell you, I don't care if he's not playing. I'm still a fan of what he's done, so I'm a fan. But back to LeBron James and the Clippers. LeBron James is not going to the Clippers. I bet my hat on that. Shoot, listen, if the, who's the one that said, was it Kill for Kill? Or was it Donald? It might have been Donald. It might have been Donald who said that he might go to the Clippers. He's emphatically, Donald, he's so positive. Yeah, they not going to Lakers, they going to Clippers. I'm like, listen, man, I will, if LeBron James goes to the Clippers, I will buy you dinner. I tell you what, if there's a TGIF Fridays or one of those places in your area, I'll get you a gift card. I'll send it to you. Point blank. I'll send you one. I'll send you a $40 gift card. You can go and eat dinner on me. I'm just saying. That's how sure that I am that he's not going to go to the Clippers. Not next year. Nope. He's not going. I really can't see him going there at all. But not next year. If he touches down and he plays one full game with the Clippers, one full year. He plays one full year. No, if he signs on with the Clippers and plays one full game with them, I will send you a gift card that next day. That's how positive I am that he's not going to play with the Clippers. What I'm not positive about is where Carmelo Anthony's going to go. Not positive about that. I'm not positive. I don't really care if Derrick Rose is going to Cleveland. What's going to happen is Cleveland's going to fall apart. Derrick Rose going to Cleveland is not boosting Cleveland's chance to win another championship.
Chico. Oh yeah.
That's doing absolutely nothing for Cleveland. It's doing zero for Cleveland. Only way it would help Cleveland out if Derrick actually played. And I mean, if he played hard, if he went hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? MVP Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I wouldn't waste my money. A $2 million contract. Derrick could take that and sit out. He'll be like, $2 million? I spent that in taxes last year, which he probably did. Be like, I spent that in taxes. Which is true. You know what I'm saying? That's probably his taxes. You know what I mean? Now, you make $2 million that year. That puts you still in a, 36% tax bracket. You know what I mean? So you still doing 700 and, I don't know, 700 and whatever thousand times 2. So, you'll get 1.4 plus million will be in your pocket. Something like that. Wait a minute. I don't know the math on that. No, that would double. It'd be, so I don't know. Get like 1.2 in his pocket. It's nice for us, but for somebody who used to be a superstar, that's not a lot of money. For the whole year? For 1 year? That's not a lot of money. 1.5 million? After it's all said and done? It's not a lot of money. Not when Durant just did 24 million last year. This year he'll do another 24 million. What's he? 54 points. It's more than that. It's less than that. I'm sorry. 22. Yeah, so like 22.5 million a year. Braun does 23 million a year. Curry's doing, what's that, a 5-year contract Curry has? Is that a 5 or 4-year contract he has for a 201? So you do the math on that. But that puts him at, if it's a 4-year contract, that puts Steph Curry at over 50 million a year. Of course, take out your taxes. But I think it's a 5-year contract. That's less than that. But James Harden, 228 for 4 years. So that little bit of money Cleveland's offering Derrick Rose, I'm telling you now, he's not even going to play. He's not going to hurt himself for $1.5 million. And as far as LeBron goes, when he goes to the Lakers, my best guess is he's going to stay there for about 3 years, 2 years. That's my best guess. So I can see him staying with the Lakers for at least 2 years. And here's a kick in the pants. I can see him staying with the Lakers. Okay, so here's what I think LeBron James is going to do. I think he's going to sign 1-year contracts for the rest of his career. That's it. It's all 1-year contracts from here on out. Free agent after that next year. Boom. This will enable him to get what he wants. But you know what's going to suck about this whole thing? LeBron James will probably go down as the greatest, right? But to me, it won't be like you'll be the greatest single player, I guess. To me, he's already the greatest single player. He's the most valuable single player. Put it to you like that. He's not the most pleasing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Aesthetically beautiful on the court. You know what I mean? He's not the flashiest. You know what I'm saying? But he's the most valuable player ever to be on the court. But yeah, he's gonna do 1 year contracts. Lost my train of thought. And what I was gonna say is the way I'm looking at this, what LeBron is going to do is actually to me is going to hurt. And like when Kevin Durant switched, it hurt his image. I mean, people have been clowning him, and they're not gonna stop clowning him. Like KD has got no love outside of the team he helped win. Other than that, nobody's feeling him. Nobody's like, yeah, KD. Nobody care. Outside of Golden State fans, KD is you. He's the one MVP that nobody likes outside of the team that he won. Nobody's not looking at KD like you, the man, because you suck us off. You know what I mean? You went to a team that was already at the top and just helped them go over the top. Anybody could have done that. I could have probably played for him and did that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You suck us off, man. That's not getting an MVP. I mean, how hard was it to outscore them, really? That's all I'm saying. Like, KD, you went to a team that was already, at the top of the game. How hard was it, to go there and be MVP? Like, it just wasn't hard to do. But see, LeBron is trying to build teams. But my problem with the system is teams are flight by night. You get a player's jersey, you can only wear that player's jersey for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? LeBron will always be a Cavs to me. But in order for him to do what he's trying to do, which is get 7 rings before he leaves, he's going to have to play for at least 5 different teams. They home? He's going to have to play for at least 5 different teams. And that, I don't know, it just takes it all away from me. Takes the juice out of it, you know what I mean? Takes the love out of it. Because you want him to be with Cleveland. You want LeBron to stay with Cleveland like he did when he first came out. And you want him to attempt to build around that team. And then let the team choose the new drafts, build from the new drafts, you know what I'm saying? And then build the team up from the drafts, all franchise players. That's what you really want to see. You want to see, okay, they didn't do it this year. Can they do it next year? Who's coming out? Who's coming out of the draft? What players coming out of the draft is going to play, who played good this year? Who's coming out of Kentucky? You know what I'm saying? Who played for UConn? You know what I'm saying? Who went to the Sweet 16? Then that makes you more want to watch more college ball. It really does. Especially in your area. You know what I'm saying? Gonzaga, Villanova. You want to watch those teams more because you're just like, oh, okay, so and so is coming out of Syracuse. You know what I'm saying? When they was bombing on Betty. You know what I'm saying? Them boys was doing their thing. I'm saying you want to watch them. Who's coming out of Georgetown? Okay, so and so's coming out of Georgetown. Hopefully he's going to be a hometown boy. And if he stays hometown, he's going to go to this team. This team is going to build up. Next thing you know, 2-3 years, they got 2 good draft picks. Now they got a hot 5 on the court. You know what I'm saying? And they balling out. And that's what you really want to see. And even if they don't ball out, they wait until the next draft comes up, see who's coming. Boom, the next year, boom, and just build the team up. But it just ain't that beautiful no more. So that's what I think about LeBron James, man. It's my dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of his ability. Oh, you want to play? Oh, you want to play like that? You want some of this raid? What? That's what I thought. I ain't playing with him out here. Huh. Get some of this. Some of this raid, man. What is it? Fly insect killer. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's what I think about Bron, man. I'm saying. I mean, NBA ain't sexy anymore. It ain't worth watching. It ain't worth taking seriously. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you used to watch a kid coming out of high school, or look, it was even this deep. Remember when you knew that a player that you liked, you know what I'm saying, played for the Sixers or whatever, Dr. J, and he had a kid and he had a son. He was just like, oh, we going I don't know if he has a son, but oh, we gonna watch and see with this kid, you know what I'm saying, like LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, living in Cleveland. He got 2 kids. He got 2 sons. He got 3 kids. He got 2 sons. You like, yeah, you watching them play, and you already know it's gonna be like Lonzo Ball, in the Ball family. Like Lonzo went to the Lakers. You think his brothers are gonna go to the Lakers? They live in that in that area. It's like LeBron James. Your kid's gonna be phenomenal. We know your kid's gonna go to Cleveland. Remember, you can watch it and you can follow them all the way through high school, just waiting until they hit, what I'm saying, the NBA, and you grow up with them. You're living in that area, and it feels like a family. You can't do that no more. People jumping ship left and right. There is none of that. You know what I'm saying? You went to this you went to this middle school, you went to this high school, you went to this college. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you stayed home. That the coaches is trying to convince you to go to this college. You know what I'm saying? The basketball coaches trying to convince you, hey, go to this college, stay home. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't go to you know what I'm saying? Don't go to University of Kentucky, stay right here, in Syracuse, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Don't go to Ohio State. Don't go to Ohio State, stay in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Don't go play for your rival. Well, it ain't like that no more. Anyway, it's your boy Tone 202. LeBron James is not going to Clippers. Maybe his sons will. I'm out.